So something interesting has quietly surfaced, and it's the kind of thing DJI usually prefers people not to notice this early. New images of the Avata 360 have appeared online, and more importantly, pre-order listings have already gone live at a US retailer. On the surface, this looks like just another early listing, something we've seen plenty of times before. But when you slow down and actually look at what's being shown, it starts to reveal a lot more about how DJI is planning to position this drone. Before getting into the pre-order situation itself, the images are worth paying attention to because they don't just show the drone, they show intent. What stands out immediately is that DJI doesn't appear to be preparing a single fixed retail package. Instead, the Avata 360 seems to be launching with multiple distinct bundle configurations, each clearly aimed at a different type of user. The most basic option shown is a stripped back bundle that includes only the drone and a handful of essentials. The aircraft itself is present, along with spare propellers, mounting screws, a small camera protector piece that appears to fit only when the drone is in FPV mode, and a USB-C cable. The battery is already inserted inside the drone rather than displayed separately, which is an interesting detail on its own. What's missing is just as important as what's included. There are no goggles, no controller, no carrying case, and no extra batteries. This bundle isn't trying to be beginner friendly. It's clearly designed for existing FPV users who already own compatible goggles and controllers and simply want to add the Avata 360 to their setup without paying for duplicate gear. Then there's what looks like the first true ready-to-fly package. This bundle adds goggles, a motion controller, multiple batteries, and the necessary charging equipment. Everything about this configuration suggests accessibility. It's designed for people who want to get airborne quickly without worrying about compatibility or piecing together accessories. This feels like the bundle most casual FPV buyers would naturally gravitate toward. The most complete option shown is the Fly More style bundle. This one includes everything from the standard setup plus additional batteries, a charging hub, extra spare propellers, and a structured carrying case. But the key upgrade here appears to be higher end goggles, similar to what we saw with previous Avata launches. This bundle is clearly aimed at frequent flyers and creators who value longer sessions, fewer interruptions, and easier transport. It's the no compromises option, and DJI's messaging around it is very familiar. One detail that's easy to miss across all of these images is what doesn't appear. There's no RC-style controller shown in any of the main bundles. Instead, it looks like DJI may be planning separate Avata 360 configurations where a traditional controller is included, while the motion controller and goggles are left out. That's a very deliberate choice. It strongly suggests DJI isn't locking the Avata 360 into one specific flying style. They're setting it up as a modular platform that can appeal to motion control users, traditional FPV pilots, and existing DJI ecosystem owners all at once. And that brings us to the pre-orders themselves. The listings that have appeared don't look like simple placeholders. They show stock tracking, accessory listings, and even optional reservation fees. That level of detail usually only shows up when a product is very close to release. On the surface, it gives the impression that the Avata 360 is further along than DJI has officially acknowledged, but this is where things get complicated. The retailer accepting these pre-orders is not an authorized DJI dealer, and DJI has not officially announced the Avata 360 yet. That matters. Some of the documentation associated with these listings suggests the units may have been opened, activated, or imported as international versions. Warranty coverage is unclear, and there's no guarantee that firmware support will align cleanly with the final retail release. In short, this doesn't feel like a standard early access situation. It feels more like a gray market listing operating ahead of an official launch. Pricing adds another layer of uncertainty. Earlier leaks pointed toward a price closer to $1,000, but current listings are showing figures much closer to $1,800. That's a significant jump, and it doesn't look like final retail pricing. It looks like an early listing premium, the kind that often disappears once a product is officially announced and properly distributed, so while it's tempting to rush in and secure a unit early, this is probably a moment where patience makes more sense. Waiting for DJI's official announcement should bring clarity around final bundle options, confirmed pricing, warranty coverage, and long-term support. Being first is exciting, but it also comes with risks that aren't always obvious at checkout. For now, what these leaks really tell us is not that the Avata 360 is available, but that DJI is preparing a far more flexible launch than usual. Multiple bundles, multiple control styles, and a clear effort to appeal to different segments of the FPV audience all point toward a carefully staged release. And when DJI finally lifts the curtain, the full lineup may be even broader than what we're seeing here. As always, we'll keep watching closely. And once DJI makes things official, we'll have a much clearer picture of what the Avata 360 actually means for the FPV space. That is it for now, and I will see you in the next one. Peace